This is the bike that I bought. So, got a lot of livestock lying about on the road. Just finished. Some of the names are so funny. Alright guys, we're halfway. Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. La ilaha illallah, Muhammad Rasulullah. I'm about to start this epic journey, inshallah. We're going from my hometown of Moulvibazar, and I'm going to leave my house behind us and go towards shundor. Now shundor is the largest mangrove forest in the world. Very dangerous, and I just want to go and see some Bengal tigers. I have a fascination for tigers, and I know that some 100 years ago, around this land here, where my grandfather grew up, there used to be tigers. They've all escaped from this area because of the growth in population and people, and they've gone down to shundor, which is almost a 2-day trip to get there. So inshallah, I'm gonna start this epic journey. It's a bit dangerous. I hope inshallah nothing goes wrong. We're gonna go by coach firstly to Dhaka, and then from Dhaka we're going to stay the night there, and we're going to go to a major city after that called Khulna. Khulna is quite dangerous, but I've never been there. I've been to Dhaka before, but yeah, let's see how it goes inshallah. And from Khulna you have to take a ship and go down the infamous historic Ganges, and yeah, I should find shundor somewhere down there after a 2-day travel. I see how it goes. It's Dhuhr in Bangladesh, and you can hear the adhan going off. How beautiful it is, how beautiful this landscape is. We're in December now, and it's not usually rainy, but it's a little bit cloudy. The rain season is actually in April, May and June, during the monsoon months, where it's torrential rain. Look at this, luscious green fields, just nature everywhere, fresh air, no pollution. But we're going to see a different side of Bangladesh as we hit the major cities. This is the more village areas, and this part of Bangladesh is actually the hilly part. We're located next to the teabagans of Sri Bengal, and yeah, most of Bangladesh is flat lying. Okay, it's going to be an interesting journey. I'm feeling excited as well as tense because I haven't done this before, but inshallah, a first to everything. Bi'idhnillah. Keep up on the comments inshallah, and let me know on your thoughts. I'm going over to pick up my trusted friend who's going to accompany me throughout Bangladesh inshallah. Alright, let's begin. Hey Johnny, Assalamu alaikum. Alright, we're going to be transported with a CNG. How are you, brother? You okay?
Fine, alhamdulillah.
Bala asi. Tomorrow Johnny dak my video was okay. Johnny has to take. Alright, Zaigidan inshallah. Alright, we're taking a CNG. Alright, let's have a look. Quite small. Alright. He's taking a backpack as well. Let's put a backpack at the back. Let's start this journey. After now, kita bhai. Monai Mia. We've got Monai Mia. Jibalasi. He's taking us to the local town where we're going to catch a bus. And yeah, it's about 20 minutes like Banani. Oh, bus. Alright, it's only a 15-20 minute journey. And yeah, let's have a look. At this time of the year, they have harvesting in the fields. Now, the main staple food in Bangladesh is rice. We live on rice. Rice is something essential, and most of the fields are full of rice. And during December and January, that's when they harvest it. We can't find anyone; they're always on the fields harvesting the crops. And here we are. Most of them, this is like the bread and butter of Bangladesh and what people live on. Now we've got someone in the back there just taking off some of that rice crop. Dan kotodin dori lage eta horte. Ek mash, 3 mash ni. All right, it's actually for 3 months. It's actually 3 months, or perhaps even 4. They harvest for. So yeah. Got a lot of livestock lying about. We've got goats, cows. They don't really have sheep here. They've got a lot of goats. Yeah. But there's no lamb. There's always this dog. What is that dog? I always see that dog. That's the only breed of dog that I see. That's almost a wild dog. It's always around everywhere. This is like the poorer houses where the roofs are made out of tin. Bangladesh has a huge disparity in wealth, mind you. The rich are very rich and they're taking so much. They're making millions. But the poor, they can barely get through the day with their stomach full. Subhanallah. And yeah, you don't see the disparity anywhere else in the world like this. There are other places, but here especially. Let's have a look. The roads, especially this is like a B road. So the main roads are better maintained, but the B roads, or the roads around the village area, they have the worst potholes. So yeah, you have to be very careful. And these little things here can tip over. But I think it's the safest means of transport. Let's have a look. And motorbikes as well. Motorbikes is an essential in Bangladesh. Everyone that wants to travel, they need to have one of these little things. Not very big in the engine. You can only get 160cc here at the maximum retail for a public user. If you're police, then you're allowed up to 200, I think. I don't know why the law doesn't allow you to get a 1000cc superbike, but I can imagine it's dangerous, as you can see. Alright, we've actually hit the town now. This is a road, if you like. It's a town road. And here's how the town looks. Most of the towns in Bangladesh look similar. They always have certain areas that are 1 story high and certain areas that are like 5-6 stories high. There's always a few guys that are competing with each other, landowners, to see who can make the biggest building. But generally they're low-level buildings, and yeah, we're actually going to a quieter area of the town. See, what's this? Is this a private house? Here we are. It's a nice little building there. And the roads don't have pavements here. Maybe in the major cities there are a few that's developed like that, but generally speaking, the road is just tarmac, and everything goes there. From cows to horses to people to cars to motorbikes to rickshaws. You've probably seen this, but where's he going? Going out of town now. Also, one thing you'd notice in Bangladesh is out and about in the towns, the majority of the gender is men. I think it's culture. It's culture to have the woman at home, and they look after the household, and the men are there grafting and hustling and doing what they need to do. Ooh, fresh fruits. What's that? Vegetables. Mind you, there's no premium here for organic. Most of things, it's actually cheaper to get organic. Most of the food here, fruits and veg, are organic, and yeah, you'll see that the ducks and the chicken are free range. Some of them are free range in the wrong areas, but irrespective, they're still not locked up in a farm. Alright, we've come to a major road. This is the Dhaka Sylhet highway. and as it says, it's quite easy to understand. It goes all the way to Dhaka, which is a 5-6 hour coach journey. What are we looking for? We're looking for a coach here. This is the spot that we I mean, they can't tell me about. Let's have a look. I hope the coach is better than this one here, but yeah, I'm gonna try and grab a coach to Dhaka. Everyone's looking at me and I look a little bit foreign, but yeah, I'm still brown, bro. Right, so this is like the bus office. Oh, this is our bus. Yeah. Right, and this is the counter to get the tickets from. I think the ticket here is about £4. It's not actually less, £3 to get to Dhaka. Dhaka from Sylhet is probably the same as going to Manchester from London. So yeah, it's quite the journey. And yeah, let's have a look through here. Literally no woman here, just men, as you'd expect. Sheshini? Huh? All right. Okay, all right, let's get on this coach. Now, these sort of coaches are known to have a lot of accidents. He's telling me the camera's getting rain on it, but he doesn't know this is waterproof. Assalamualaikum bhai balani. Khato bai lagbo amra jaitei no? No, দেখা যায় দাম তো। দেখা যায় তো 5-6 ঘন্টা নি। আচ্ছা ঠিক আছে। আর কোনো আনা স্টপ হইবে নি? ওই কোরবানি হোটেলে রেস্ট নিব না। কত স্টপ? 3 স্টপ। 3 স্টপ, right. না না, 1 স্টপ নি। কই পড়বো? উজানবাটি। Okay. He's saying we've got good seats at the front next to the driver who's got a broken windscreen. Whoa, that's really bad. Anyway, I think there's no AC on this, but I may open the window. Let's have a look how long it is. It's quite big. Yeah, he's saying it's going to take 6 hours, and we're setting off already. We literally just got here as it's about to set off. So yeah, let's start our journey, inshallah. Alright, we started our journey on the coach. These glasses, the windows here are very shaky. Okay, we started our journey now, alhamdulillah, 6 hours. And I always carry with me when I travel my trusted companion, the fortress of the Muslim. And I will do the dua, which is very succinct and comprehensive. So Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. Subhana alladhi sakhrana lahu hada wa ma kunna lahu muqrinin wa inna ila rabbika munqalibun. I don't know how everyone else is when they travel, but yeah, I've always got this idea in the back of my head that, you know, oh, this bus is loud. That Allah may take my soul and I may be returned to Him. So you have to always be conscious of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala whilst traveling, and you know, it's heightened the risk of death. And subhanallah, yeah, I put my trust in Him more than ever whilst I'm traveling. That's one of the reasons I actually like traveling, because I'm almost connected more with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. I'm more conscious of Him. And we're going to check this dua out. How beautiful is this? Truly we belong to Allah, and to Him we shall return. Oh Allah, we implore You to grant us righteousness and piety in our traveling, and we ask You for the deeds that satisfy You. Oh Allah, make our journey easy for us and make us cover its distance quickly. Oh Allah, You are the companion in travel and the guard of my family. Oh Allah, I seek refuge with You from the difficulties of travel, and from having a change of heart, and from being in an unpleasant situation. And I seek refuge with You from misfortune outcomes. You from misfortunate outcomes with my wealth and family. That's another issue that we always have whilst traveling. especially if you have a lot of wealth or family. You're always worried about that. You're worried about losing some of that, but you have to leave it in Allah's protection. Oh, subhanAllah, my brother just opened the window and the air is so pure. It's just a breath of fresh air, as we say. Alright, just to show you where we're going on the map. So here's our trusted friend Google, and we're in a place called Sri Bengal. And from there, we're going to go to Dhaka, stay the night in Dhaka, and then, yeah, it's quite hard to actually record all this. And then go to Khulna, and from Khulna we're going to catch a ferry, probably down this river here, to get to the shundor ponds here. Okay, I'm like 30 minutes into the journey and we've come to a major town. This is called Sri Bengal. It was under a dynasty of Sri, which was a Hindu Mongol, and it came under the control of the British, who expanded their tea gardens from here, actually. So they've got a train station here. It's very well known for the train station, which leads to Dhaka. I actually tried to get a train ticket to get to Dhaka only yesterday, but they're booked out for the next 10 days. You have to get a train ticket in Bangladesh, in some of these towns, 10 days prior. Impossible. Everything's booked out. And I wasn't feeling to hitchhike on the roof, so here we are. Can we see ahead of us? Here's some of the shops. What you see in the town are shops that are similar to each other. They're always, always similar products. So you have the newsagents, which have, I suppose this is standard everywhere in the world. They have the same sort of brands. So Kran, you have the crisps, which obviously similar ones here. I like this this potato crisp. There's actually potato crackers and Mr. Twist. There we are. See, every little newsagent has one of those things there. And then you've got the, if you want to call it, the pound shop. They've got a few of that, and they have the little restaurants. Always have the dali bora and I love dali bora, mind you, and the samosas. And then you've got a lot of hardware shops. So you've got electrical shops. That's an electric shop. This is a plumbing shop. We move on. Another electrical shop. What you find as well in Bangladesh is they have a concentration of the same shops. Oh, cow, hello. Yeah, I don't know if that's a stray cow, but cows are expensive here, so it must have an owner. I don't know why it's left it to roam around the town by itself. Anyhow, where was I? I may sidetrack a few times. Guys, we're in a standstill traffic here. It's hard to get through when there's a massive lorry coming the other way. That's what stopped the road from moving forward. Yeah, so I was saying there's always a parade of similar shops. So some parts of the town will be known for just tiles. There'll be like 20 tile shops. If it's for electrical wear, there'll be like 10. They somehow always go to the same places. That section of the town is known for that product. Oh, here's another cow. Oh. It's worth like £400. Guys, I'm Saif, by the way, and I'm from West London, and I thought I will tour a bit of my home country, Bangladesh, show the world how it is. Guys, I'm Saif, by the way, Saif al-Haq. So yeah, Oh, got a headache. Out of all the travel methods, I actually don't like coach travel. I prefer train. But yeah, this is the area where I would have caught the train. He's Augie. He's saying there's traffic there. I said just go. Yeah, so this is Sri Mongol, and this is the closest train station to our house. The British actually built this train station too. He's trying to say peace, but he's swearing. He just had his fingers out. Everyone has to get a little word into the camera. Right. So yeah, I went to get a train ticket, and would you believe it? They're sold out for today, and I went the day before yesterday, and they're sold out for the next 10 days. In fact, to get a ticket in the local train station, everything's sold out for 10 days anyway. So you need to book 2 weeks in advance to make sure you have a place. And yeah, I only came here for 10 days, so I would have not known that. And some people say that even the online tickets, they're not even that valid, because the system in Bangladesh hasn't really incorporated online tickets that well. Anyhow, we are going to enjoy as much as we can of this coach journey, but I may throw up a few times. Ooh, chicken. Now that's farm chicken, that's cage chicken. The other free-range chicken is different, and they have a different taste. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think this is a public CNG. CNG houses 3 people at the back and 2 people at the front. They usually move places for the female. So they have females on one side and the men on the other side. What's going on? Why is this coach not going? I need some air. Okay, we're just passing the tea gardens of Sri Mongol, and Sri Mongol is actually known as the capital of the tea gardens of Sylhet and Bangladesh per se. Yeah, it's interesting. I was reading some of the history, and subhanAllah, this land had been conquered and colonized many times and partitioned. It was in fact the first Europeans that came here were the Portuguese that came to the port of Chittagong, and the sultans at the time allowed them to trade. And I think there was a revolt by the Mongols, and they left, and then the British came after that to again, under the guise of trade and business, and they established themselves around Chittagong. And slowly after, they went to Calcutta as well. They had some huge battles after, and eventually they took the whole of Bengal, and this was the first province of India that the British took under their control, seized and colonized, and later expanded throughout the land, the massive land of India and Pakistan as we know today, as well as Burma. I don't know how they conquered so much land, but essentially it was because they had weaponry that the Indians didn't have. They were fighting with swords, and the British had guns. So anyhow, this was the will of Allah, but after so many battles we came to the partition of India against the British, and then we came to the partition of Pakistan, and that was the West and East Pakistan. And East Pakistan was again revolted against the partitions into Bangladesh in 1971, and here we are in 2023 after 52 years of Bangladesh to see what is happening here and how the affairs of the people are, inshallah. SubhanAllah, beautiful land. beautiful natural land. I'm not seeing much of the teabagans now. It's mostly more forest, but I'm sure there are lots here. I've seen it before. Let's see if we come across any. Yeah, house. Oh, interesting fact. The people that work in the teabagan, they actually live and have their own villages in the bagan. So these are acres and acres of gardens, boughs. They have their own villages, and the people born here we are, a nice stretch of tea. One of the reasons this land was conquered because it grown the British tea, if you like. They call it the English tea. It's actually Indian. It's always Indian, isn't it? Anyway, so these people live and die in the teabagan. Any kids that are born, they go into the employment of picking and harvesting tea. Anyhow, it's an interesting life for them. Beautiful. So the trees that you see there are producing rubber. It's like a rubber garden, and all of those trees you can't see, but closely you'll see that they have this liquid that comes out, which is called the rubber that we use for seals, for tires and everything. So the region, a lot of the teabagan has been replaced with the rubber bagan or the rubber garden. Yeah, so these are all rubber trees here. It's another trade altogether in Sri Lanka. Guys, it's headache, it's killing me. I suffer from motion sickness. Too much. Open up the window and get some fresh teabagan air. Reduce the influence and the holding is involved with you. That man, just be quiet. What's wrong with you, quiet? ما حدش قدر أنا أوصل ما يتنزل. وبدك تخليه يخون I've got a bit of Mr. Twist as well. I'm looking forward to my little snack. Yeah, just a bit of water. I want to eat much because when I'm travelling, I tend to go sick as well. So reduce the calories. And also I'm trying to trim up as well. Get like under 10% body fat. So we're at 20%. We've got a long way to go. He has no idea what I'm saying, but he's just laughing. I actually really like this landscape. So yeah, it's flat lying, and all you can see is fields of rice grain. It's not usually cloudy in this time of year. Given a bit of rain today. I was expecting some sunshine. I don't have a raincoat. I don't even have a jumper. I don't know how I'm gonna get through the next 4 days, but yeah. I just hope it doesn't rain much because there's a lot of walking, there's a lot of adventures, and there's a lot to discover. How you feeling, Johnny? Alright, well. He's saying he's really excited and he's really happy that he's travelling with me because, yeah, I'm just one of the millions who travel with him. So he didn't actually say that I'm making this all up. Let's have Mr. Twist. This is one of the more popular trips in Bangladesh. They open the packet of crisps like this, by the way. Pairing it to porkers. I say this sweet. Yeah, really good. Yeah. Get a bit of spice, a bit of salt. Okay, I think we're about a third of the way in. We've had to stop at this crossing for the train. Interestingly, the train or railway infrastructure hasn't changed much for the last 100 years or so. And the British expanded the railway services, and it's remained that way until very recently. They've had some extensions from Chittagong to Moulvibazar, which is the longest beach in the world, the longest sand beach in the world actually. So yeah, here we are. But this line here, it was manufactured and fitted by the British to transport their beloved English tea, which is actually Indian. Bengali now. Okay, we are 1/3 of the way now, and I think we're at 2 hours 20 minutes in. So the guy said 5-6 hours. We're actually going to take about 7 hours to get here. And something interesting I've learned. Now when we pass the region of Sylhet, the actual this whole region, we're passing it now, and we've gone into a different district. The language is completely different. So Sylheti is something that most London Bengalis or British Bengalis are used to, because in the 50s and 60s they all went there, and the crown was given this token or something for employment after the war. After the war, the British needed help, and so they employed a lot of people from India. And yeah, the Sylhetis decided to go there. And yeah, the language is completely different. In Bangladesh there is so many different districts, and you can't even understand a word that they say, subhanAllah. So for example, Chittagong is a district, Dhaka is another big district, Khulna is another one. They all, it's not a dialect, it's almost a completely different language. Like I can't understand a word of Chittagong, but you know, they might not understand me in Sylheti. The Dhaka, I can understand quite a bit of it, but speaking it is a bit different. So I find that fascinating in a fairly small region compared to like a country which isn't that big. There's so many different languages and dialects here. Like, it's not even accent. Like in England, we might go to Liverpool and you know, there'll be a Scouser there, and you can still understand him even though he's got a bit of an accent, or a Geordie. You'll understand the guy, but here it's a language difference. So yeah, interesting things here. Oh man, I can't see it. How do you zoom in? No. I just saw something so nice, but I couldn't capture it. There was like 1,000 ducks. They were all together, and they were just, it looked so nice. It was like a whole field of ducks that was moving together. Huh? No, I haven't. I'm gonna do it tonight when I get to the hotel shop, okay? No, I haven't got the laptop. I'm gonna do it with the phone. Yeah, I've got the charger. Okay, let me see. I think I'm gonna stay another night when I come back from shundor. Because this night I'm just basically gonna rest and go home. Okay, we're halfway now, and we've come to a major junction between two sort of inter-exchanges. One goes towards Camilla, which is another big city, and this road here to the right, what we've joined onto, goes towards Dhaka, where we're going now, which is the capital of Bangladesh. And yeah, the traffic jams here are so strange, because it's not because of a traffic light or anything, it's because someone's blocked the road. Someone's trying to overtake, and then the road's blocked, and one person's trying to reverse, or the other person's trying to get by the other person. So yeah, I was expecting better weather, but here we are, and I'm feeling much better, alhamdulillah. We're like 4 hours into the journey now. No, no, 3 hours into the journey, and yeah, it's going well. I can't complain. Okay, this is our first stop. Just over halfway, and my legs are hurting. Let me get through. किधर है इसे ग्लास नहीं होगी? Right, I've been a bit concerned because I don't want to miss Asr, and there's only 20 minutes on. 20 minutes on. This man's helped me for an umbrella. Thank you, mate. Yeah, there's only 20 minutes on. Gonna have to tip him now in a bit, but yeah, there's 20 minutes on left till Maghrib, and I don't want to miss my Asr. So where's my brother go? Yeah. Anyway, let's have a quick look. This is a service stop in Bangladesh, and our first and only stop on our way to Dhaka. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah. Everyone greets you on the door. Both we got a bit of food. I'm not really hungry. Just need to pray. I'm gonna go to the gents there. I'm a bit worried that the toilet's gonna be unclean. Oh, they got a fruit bar here. We can get fresh orange juice if we want. I might get a bit of juice. Let's see how it goes. I'm not gonna record here. Alright, I've made my wudu, and I'm gonna do salah, which is here. Let's pray. Well, it's a bit of a hazard in here. Alhamdulillah. Every service stop has a place to pray. Assalamu alaikum. I'm gonna pray my Asr and actually I haven't prayed Dhuhr, so Dhuhr and Asr together, traveling. We'll catch it before Maghrib inshallah.